Hello guys, this is Bruce42 with another Roblox related video. It'll have some news and some feedback about not the haunt, that was from last year. The Halloween Spotlight, which is better than the haunt, actually. And in fact, this might be one of the best Halloween events in modern Roblox history. I know, which is not saying much because the modern events aren't as great as the old as the older ones. Let's be real here. But let's be quite honest for ourselves. I kind of like the gameplay of not the lobby's something. I don't know what to call it. Something, needless to say. But there's also a little bit of the items are mid, as I said in another video, but I kind of like the background story of all of this. Like what you have to do to get some items is not as super easy as the haunt ever was and stuff. So there's some that going for us, and I think I'm about halfway done precisely, if we're gonna be honest. So yeah, there's that going. It looks like this is one of those things where I just have to float. And I thought it'll be a good idea to show some gameplay here because I'm just gonna rate the event and see how the heck is it doing. Because I did put an initial review, and that now that I have worked on the event a little bit more, it's not bad precisely, we can say. However, though, it's just, it's not the greatest of events precisely, but it's not terrible either. I would give it, if I'm were to give it a rating so far, as I'm not finished with it entirely, about a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. There could be room for even more improvements, precisely. Like the items especially. And we're going to dive into more serious news with Roblox trying to contest Iraqi ban on Roblox, saying that the government's reasoning is inaccurate. And their first part of the statement was the same old propaganda talking point of safety is a top priority for Roblox, and we will work diligently to make a safe and positive environment, and all this other crap that we heard for the last decade. At most. Like, are you serious right now? It's like, if you've been around for my channel for like at least 2 years, you guys know that there were full-fledged bathroom simulators which the people took and used it for inappropriate acts all over the map. And all that other crap, which led to basically a near total ban. I don't know about total ban, but I said near total ban because they basically allowed for 18 plus games, which should have never happened. And now they're just cracking down on bedrooms and bathrooms altogether instead of like the context, which is diabolical. But anyways, we're going to continue the statement. We strongly contest recent claims, which we believe to be on an outdated understanding of our platform. And here's the key words here. Outdated understanding. Which, they admit that their platform was not safe years ago. 2020, 2021, all these other times when it didn't get as much headlines and whatever the heck. But they admit to that, but they're not admitting to it being still unsafe as recently as a few months ago. 2 months, a month ago even. And heck, maybe a few weeks ago. We got multiple lawsuits just popping up weekly from multiple different states. So if that's not a contradiction of Roblox's statement, I don't know what is. And then they go on about the suspension of chat in all Arab nations. And now we're going to move on to one of the most, Steal a Brainrot game creator suing the Fortnite counterpart. I'm going to say this right now. A copy of a game is suing another copy of a game. And then if you guys are probably I don't think anyone on my channel is like a super big Steel Brainrot fan. I'm sure as heck not. I'm not a Brainrot fan anywhere close. But you know, I'm gonna just say it's literally a copy is suing another copy of that copy, because Steal a Brainrot is an actual copy of Steal a Character, which should have the billions of visits, not whatever the heck this abomination is. And quite frank, and you know what? If there's gonna be kids coming for my opinion, okay, we can argue on it. But again, this is literally a copy of a game suing its Fortnite counterpart, which is a copy of the Roblox game, which is a copy of Steal a Character. And I could probably just dive into it later in the whole nother video if you want me to, but Steal a Brainrot was made a whole month after Steal a Character. And, you know, I'm not going to explain it all here, but it's definitely on the back of my mind when I make these kind of videos and stuff. And now we got Roblox creators now having access to see how many reports have been filed in-game, which is a fairly helpful feature, honestly. It's like if a developer ever gives a crap about safety and civility or whatever the heck, then, you know, this will be quite useful. But if there's folks like Teddy in a company, right, this may not work. And that is where they have to literally take Teddy off the platform for their games, which we still don't know why he actually got terminated. It's like we could assume it's for his games, but Roblox said it was something that is so severe to the point that they couldn't reconcile. And yeah, that's just a whole mess within itself. And we just, at this point, wonder why the heck is even going on with their reasoning at this point and all that other stuff. And finally, we got, you know, this is a more positive news, I guess. We got one of the biggest Roblox news. I don't know about organization, but account for sure. Roblox RTC has been active for 7 years, which is insane. It's like I only found that account like a couple years ago. And the crazier thing is that the actual Roblox account themselves have responded with a congratulations, which I'll talk more about the Roblox social media manager later, because, you know, he's been on a roll for the last couple of weeks. It's like, you know, and ironically, it's the only good thing about Roblox right now is whoever's managing this account literally engaging with the community for probably the first time ever in actual Roblox history, which I wish I was actually not joking. But even this person who basically wanted to feedback on their avatar, and then something about some Hello Kitty game experience, whatever. Roblox responds there. And then, you know, with moderation shenanigans, they point out that their issue has not been resolved. The manager responds with, we looked into this in process of reinstating your account. Wow. And then another person who was wrongfully terminated for what is perceived to be terrorism, probably by the AI machine moderation, which, yeah, it's not even close to terrorism whatsoever. And Roblox said, thank you for your patience. We've reinstated your account. And then even more so, we got, you know, a game in progress by a random person, I think, about Iraqi shores and that stuff. And, you know, Roblox said a vibe. And then I have no idea if there's like anything else Roblox has stated. It doesn't look like it, but yeah, that is all I'm gonna have for you guys. So if you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment what you guys think about everything happening in your Roblox down below, what you guys think about the ongoing Halloween Spotlight event, and I will see you guys later, whether it's the day before Halloween or on Halloween itself. Peace.